Welcome to episode 7 of Brothers Gotta Hug, the podcast.
Whoop, whoop.
Here we are. It's another week.
Sorry.
Two bald boys are back.
Yep. No hats this week. Showing off the bald.
I was going to put a hat on, but I thought it was like overkill with the Phillies shirt.
Yeah. I wanted to blend in with my t-shirt, so I just decided not to wear a hat or anything. So I was
and
just
your
like,
skin color.
Exactly. Fully white.
You just kind of want to be like transparent.
I basically am.
Physically and literally. Wait. Physically and...
Metaphorically?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what
That's
you're
it.
talking
That's
about?
it.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't determine what you mean.
I can't determine what I mean.
What
So happens when you get to be my age. Your brain just actively short circuits.
No. You're only 49.
Right.
Right?
Only.
Yeah. That's young, dude. Like a baby.
Yeah. Just a baby.
Yeah, just a bebis.
So we were talking about baseball before I pressed the record button.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I said, like I do every week, we should probably press the record button because like this is something I wanted to talk about.
Yeah, we're having a good conversation. Yeah. So
that's the whole point of this podcast really is just to have a good conversation with my bro.
That's right. Brothers
no
don't
other
shake
point.
hands. Brothers gotta hug. If you're wondering where the name came from, it wasn't an original.
No, in fact, not only, did we steal it from a line in a movie, but there was already another podcast that existed called Brothers Gotta Hug, but it had been inactive for like years.
Yeah.
So that podcast like actually used an audio clip of that line from the movie Tommy Boy, and I was like, I don't know that that's legal.
That's probably why they're not in existence anymore. They probably got sued or something.
They got a cease and desist in the mail.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they can take that. All we're doing is quoting. We're not doing anything else. So
exactly.
Whatever.
Yeah. We're not using the audio. It's fine.
We have like 6 listeners.
Whatever.
So, exactly.
I think all 6 of them are mom.
Well, I think it's like you, mom, and then my friend, my former coworker, and friend. He's now a subscriber. So.
All right.
Frederick.
Bing, 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 Frederick.
Thanks for listening, Freddie.
Woo! Thanks, buddy. I don't know you, but thank you.
He texted me the other day, and he's like, Aaron's getting a vet, LOL.
So he was listening.
Yep.
That's great. He at least made it 10 minutes in.
Right. Well, yeah. That's funny you said that because I looked at the just the pile of analytics that we get for all of our views and listens, and the average listen time for this last episode was 9 minutes. I was like,
9 out of 30,
or
9
minutes.
I think this one was like 40 minutes.
It was, yeah.
So 9 minutes in, people got bored and were like,
people are just like, yeah, I've heard enough of these clowns.
Yeah.
And then
Let's
they
get on
left.
with it. The meat and potatoes.
It was probably because of me just staring into the camera, like.
Well, I was like rambling about cell phones, so for like 20
you
minutes.
You were.
So, I had to give the backstory. Doesn't matter. That's topic's over. We're moving on.
I changed the thumbnail today to on the YouTube video, and I made it say "obsessed much,"
Yeah, we're not
We are.
discussing that topic
No,
any longer. It's dead.
it's
We talked
it's
about it
dead.
too
It's dead to
much.
us.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Never again.
Doesn't matter if it, lives rent free in both of our heads.
Exactly.
It's constant, just churning happening.
Hmm. We should talk about the what we did this weekend.
That's what my suggestion was going to be as well, because I feel
Yeah.
like that it's a great story that deserves to be told to
Yeah.
our handful of subscribers.
Definitely. It was it was fun. Do you want to tell it or do you want me to
I'll
tell it?
I'll lead off. I'll lead
Okay.
off.
Sounds good.
So a couple of years ago, we Micah and I decided it would be fun to take our families to a baseball game to go see the Phillies, because Mike and I are both Phillies fans, obviously. And Micah had already taken his girls to a couple of games prior, but my girls had never been to one. So it was like 2 years ago we went and saw them. Was it 2 years ago, or was it a year ago,
Yeah.
last year? I
No,
lose
it was
track of time so easily.
Yeah, it was 2 years. Yeah.
We'll say it's 2 years ago. And
Hmm.
Oh yeah, it definitely was. So anyway, we went to see them play the Mets, and they ended up winning, which was awesome because I love it when the Phillies beat the Mets. And
Yeah.
ended up being beautiful weather, although it was hot that day. I think it was like late summer, early fall, like September time frame, if I remember correctly, August or
Yeah.
September. And so it was very warm. I remember we stood in line for at least 2 innings just to get ice cream. But this time, we decided, well, let's take them to another game. We'll go a little earlier in the season. Maybe it won't be so hot. We'll get tickets, that are in the shade. If you've been to Citizens Bank Park before, you know that the shady side of the stadium is the third base line, which is the visitors' side, but no big deal. I mean, the tickets are usually a little cheaper on that side anyway. So we, decided, oh, we'll get affordable seats because the girls don't care. They think it's fun. We'll be up really high. You'll be able to see the whole stadium. So we got these cool seats. They were on the upper deck in the 400 level, but they were behind home plate, so it was up really high, but you could still see the players and you could still
The whole view
follow
of
the
the
action.
field, which was cool.
Yeah, you weren't like in the way back upper deck of center field. That's like the farthest away you can be from everything, basically.
Yeah.
So
Right.
we were close enough that you could still follow the game. So we we bought the tickets like 2 weeks ago, right? And it was before any weather forecasts had come out. Although May has been a pretty wet month in Pennsylvania.
But we had like, some days that were
Yeah,
really hot and like
yeah,
beautiful,
brutally
beautiful
hot days.
days. And we're like, thinking we'd roll the dice. Could probably see where this is going. Continue.
Okay, so we're continuing to watch the weather. A week from the game comes, and the 7-day forecast is showing a chance of rain on the weekend, and we're like, oh, well, maybe it's a week out. They never get the weather forecast right that far out. Continues on, 5 days till the game, 4 days, 3 days till the game. They get more and more like sure that it's going to rain on that Saturday, and it's also going to be cool, like in the low 50s, kind of cool. And we're like,
Yeah.
oh God, what do we do? Do you think they'll call the game for weather? The day before the game comes, that Friday, they start the series. They played Cleveland, and they start the series, and it's like raining in Philly. And they played. They ended up playing that night,
Hmm.
that Friday night, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe that they're doing this. But it was just kind of sprinkling. Well,
And it was still like in the 60s. I feel like the weather
Yeah, it
hadn't
was
like
still a
quite
little
turned.
warmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we decide, okay, well, unless the game gets completely uh, canceled, we're still gonna go. So, you know, I bring my family out to Philly. We were going to come out regardless, whether the game was canceled or not, because there was
Hmm.
a slight chance that they could have done a doubleheader on Sunday. But we go out, we drive out Saturday morning, and it's raining the whole way out there, and it's not like raining hard though. It's just kind of like sprinkling and kind of looks like an annoying kind of rain, but it's cold. Oh
Hmm.
my gosh! So we decide we're going to go. So we head out to the stadium, and we had prepared. What we thought we had prepared with the proper clothing. Everybody but me was wearing a winter coat underneath, like our poncho. Um, I was wearing a raincoat, and eventually put the poncho over top of that. We get there, and it's like a monsoon is happening. It's like not only is it raining, but it's like it's raining sideways,
Hmm.
and the wind's really blowing. It is frigid.
It was like it was in the low 50s, but if the feels like temperature was probably like in the low 40s,
Yeah, and it was
around there.
everything was wet, of course.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah. So we're trying to make the best of it. We get there an hour before the game starts, and we get in because the last time we went, we tried to get there like closer to game time, and it was a mess, like trying to get parking and get in there. We almost missed the beginning of the game the last time, so we thought this time we'll be early. Well, we get there, and there's not that, what the stadium might have been half full, at total by the end of the game, maybe half full. So there wasn't as many people there, so it was easier to get a parking pass. Plus, we had paid for preferred parking or whatever. Um, anyway, I'm stretching this, but we get in there, and it's just everything is soaking wet, and everybody's of course underneath, in underneath the seats in the concourses. So the concourses are full of people, full to
Yep.
the effect of half the stadium, but still trying to jam 20 some thousand people into those smaller areas makes it kind of chaotic. And
Yeah.
they ended up delaying the game until like 6 o'clock. The game was at 4.
Yeah, it was
So
supposed
we
to
ended up
start at
having to stand
4,
around for
and
like
yeah,
another 2 hours.
2
Yeah,
hours just waiting. And then every time the
just
guy would come
standing
on
there.
that he would give an announcement, like about the game. We were like, everybody gets dead quiet, trying to hear, like, are they going to call this game, or because I think everybody was, us obviously included, but everybody there was probably hoping, just call this thing, because then we can transfer our tickets to a different game when it's nicer out. And it's all we've lost is the time to get down here and stand around for a few hours, which was still an experience. But at least now, if they call the game, we can go watch another game. So
Right, exactly. But they didn't. They decided that they were going to start the game, and I think they ended up starting it a little earlier than they had said they were going to, because there was a break
yeah.
in the weather. You know, my camera just blinked at me when I did that, and I was like, "No!" See, now it's following me. Hello, hello.
What's going on? I'm
Trying to
here.
get this to come back. Ah,
You gotta press
okay.
the, yeah.
I'm not touching anything. Sorry. I've derailed.
Others gotta digress.
Right. So we decide that we're gonna go up to our seats, right, to see what it's all about, and you had to go up like a 7 mile long escalator up to like the 300 level, and then once you get to the 300 level, then you have to go up like several flights of stairs. just to get up to the actual seats, right? Something like that.
Yeah. Yes. You had to get up to the
We
300
get up there
level,
and
and you had to go up the steps to get to your actual seats.
yeah, yeah, because the top level doesn't actually have like a, I don't know, a concourse underneath it or anything like that. It is the roof of the 300 level essentially, or is what the 400 level is. And it felt like we were sitting on the roof of the stadium once we got up there.
Yeah, it was so windy up there. Rain coming in sideways. Thankfully, we did have a little bit of an awning over top of us, but it wasn't doing anything because, again, rain's coming in sideways. It was windy, so the wind's just blowing the rain around, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was really cool. Like, I could see that would be an amazing place to sit on a sunny day, or on a, like the viewpoint of this, not only the stadium, but then the what we could see of the cityscape was beautiful. Plus, you could see, I forget which bridge it is. Maybe it was the Walt Whitman Bridge, like off in the distance.
Yeah.
So it was really pretty up there, and we were like so high up, we were like above the birds.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna try to share my screen because I think I got a picture that I can share.
Wow,
Let's
we're
see if
gonna
I
get
can
fancy here.
make it
Fancy with
happen.
y'all, boy. This is
I can't
uncharted
promise
territory.
anything. I can't promise it's gonna work,
Well, I'll
but
keep talking while you're doing that. So
I think it's gonna work.
okay,
But go
cool.
ahead.
So, well, I thought it was really cool. After the national anthem, these two helicopters flew over, and it seemed like
Yeah.
we were like so close. Oh yeah, there
Can you
we
see
are.
this?
Yeah.
So this doesn't really capture the rain part, but this is
No,
what we all looked like.
it captures about how many people were at the game.
Yeah. Sitting up in the stands as we were.
Yeah, sitting way up like
so
we
there's the
were.
awning there, you could see. Yeah.
Yeah, so we had that little bit of roof,
Um,
which was nice. Now I can see your text. Okay,
did you
good.
see this?
I could. Yeah,
That's
there's
right.
the helicopters.
So
Yeah,
there's the
so cool. And
helicopters
look at
that
the
came in.
city,
That was
like
pretty
off
cool.
in the
So you
distance.
can see the view of the city.
Yeah,
Yep. Yeah, it was pretty
yeah,
cool.
that's really cool. And they seemed like so close when they came. When they flew over us, you could see them like hanging their arms out of the helicopter, waving
Yeah.
at us. It was pretty cool. Yeah, so that was
Yeah, I wish I would've
exciting.
gotten a video of
Like
that.
the girls really liked that. But we only lasted. What would we last up there? Like 4 or 5 innings. I think it was
No, we
five.
left
The
in the
like total of 5
sixth.
innings, and I think we came down in the 6th inning, and that's when everything happened. That's when the Phillies scored all 3 of their runs. Was as soon as we left.
Yes.
Like from our seats. Because we
From
were
our
like, oh,
seats,
let's
but
gonna
we
go
were
get
still
something to
walking
eat. Let's
around.
go. Yeah, let's go get some dinner.
Yep.
So that of course, that's when everything happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
That happened to me before once when I was at a game. I think it was a
With the kids.
postseason game. I think it was a postseason game, like last season maybe. There was like nothing.
You didn't go with the
happening.
kids for that,
We were playing
did you?
No. Well, I took just Tegan and my friend Jason brought his daughter, and
Right.
it might have been 2 seasons ago, but we went and we were playing the Mets, I believe. We got like there was nothing happening in the game. Nothing. It was like the 7th inning, and the girls were like kind of bored because the game was just kind of really slow. So we got up to go get ice cream. As soon as we got up to get ice cream, I think 2 players got on base, hit base hits, and then Bryce Harper came up and hit a 3-run home run, and we like missed it because we were in line. So I'm like, oh, okay, awesome.
pretty sure that happened to us when we were there with the girls 2 years ago as well, when we were in line for ice cream. I'm pretty sure
It always happens. Yeah.
And Julia later explained to me that's part of the reason why she got upset, because she didn't want to get up. She wanted to stay there and watch the game, and it made me proud, because I was like, oh, my daughter loves baseball. I love that.
Yeah.
And also, like, I was like, ah, damn it, I wanted to stay sitting there too, but we all were trying to make sure everybody was okay. So
Right. Aw.
Yeah.
That makes sense, because she did. Yeah, I remember she did say that later on. Like, she just wants to go to a game, she wants to eat before she goes, get there, like go to the bathroom, and then sit down and watch the entire game, not get up from her seat once.
I mean, honestly, you can do that nowadays because the games go a lot quicker than they used to, because of the timing.
Yeah.
So like they're 2.5 hours,
A lot of people
3
do
hours
that.
max.
I mean, really, the only reason you need to get up is if you have to go get concessions or go to the bathroom. But you can bring your own stuff into the Citizens Bank Park. They have a list of approved items that you can bring in. You can bring your own water bottles in. So I mean, you could essentially go for just the price of your ticket, and parking.
You could do that, and they obviously don't want you to do that. They want you to go and spend, and you really do spend a fortune on the concessions. It is out of hand how expensive everything is in there.
Yeah,
it's like going to Disney World. Like I said this before, it's like you have to just put the expense of things out of your mind when you're there. Which is, of course, what they're hoping for, again, that you're just there to have a good time at the ballpark and not worry about how much things cost.
Well, the thing is, too, is like they really don't post prices. They do, but no one's really looking. You know what I mean? Like, you get in line, you know what you want. You're like, I'm going for everybody's getting a hot dog, everybody's getting a bottle of water. And you don't know the price until you get up there and you're paying for everything. And what choice do you have at that point? You got to just tap the card. It's not like you can argue
I just
your
didn't
way
even
out
look.
of the bill.
I just didn't even look. I just tapped the card.
Yep.
Because I knew if I looked, I would have just been pissed.
I did look, unfortunately. Yeah. That was a mistake.
I'll look when the credit card bill comes.
Yeah.
Ah. Why is my balance so much higher?
What did I do?
Yeah. I paid for that?
That's about right, too, with like the quality of food, too, you're getting. Did I
Definitely.
eat it or rub it on my face?
Yeah. Yeah.
That
they
was
get
not
you.
Original material. I wish I could claim that.
Thank you. Are you a copyright attorney?
I am. I need to protect us from
Okay,
from
bro.
any legal risk.
Oh, you're too funny. Well, I mean, either way, it was a fun experience that we definitely will never forget.
Yes, it was fun. It was great.
And
actually, like I've never been. Like we went to a game, you and I, where it rained a little bit, and we had ponchos, but then it stopped, and that.
And it was warmer too.
It was warmer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was like crazy. I've never been to a game where there was a delay of game like that. So we had like the extra time, so it was like a whole, adventure with our families, and they were troopers, man. I will say, like,
of course they were.
I mean, our kid, we both had two girls, and aside from like one little moment that only lasted, for like 30 seconds. We
ended up leaving, though. I mean, we ended up leaving early, but it's okay.
But we made it.
By that point, we were all ready to go home anyway.
Yeah.
So
I was about ready to have a breakdown. I was ready to get out of there.
Well, and it was actually great because we were able to get right out of there. We missed all the traffic. That was the easiest exit
I
that
know.
I've ever had, when driving. Like, when we ride the train and stuff, obviously it's easier, but like
Yeah.
when, just to get out of there, hop in the car and go and not have to deal with any kind of backup. That was
Hmm.
nice. And I can see why people do sacrifice the last couple innings of the game
Yeah.
to avoid the madness,
Yep.
of dealing with that traffic afterwards. I get it.
Yep. Yeah. Especially when you have kids and stuff, like
Yeah.
it does take a lot out of them to not only sit through the game, especially if it's like a later one, then you got to sit in the car,
Hmm.
and wait, sit in the highway and all the traffic. It just takes a long time. It's a long
Yeah.
day. So yeah, we were able to skate out of there really easily, and there was really no traffic, too much traffic from the game anyway. On the highway. It wasn't until we got close to Center City that it started to back up a little bit. But
But it really wasn't bad, honestly. I
no.
mean, like I'm used to it being so much worse. So
Hmm.
it really
Yeah,
was okay.
it was fun.
And
Good
we'll take them
times.
back. We'll go to another game
Yeah.
sometime with them where it's nicer weather. We'll
Yeah,
just wait till
definitely.
we'll just wait till the last minute to try to buy tickets. The hard part
Yeah,
is, getting 8 seats together.
right.
That's the real
Yeah.
hard part.
Could just do those standing room only. I mean, that was pretty, that could
Yeah,
be
if
a
you get
good
there early
option.
enough, if you get there early
Yeah.
enough, get in there as soon as the doors open,
Hmm.
and just anchor yourselves to one of those spots
Yeah.
looking out on the field.
There's a nice standing spot on an Ashburn Alley there where it's like near all
Yeah,
the,
we stood there
food
once.
vendors and stuff. Yeah, that's perfect because it's like,
Yeah. If you're
it's
there
right
for a
there
night
in the
game, that's
outfield.
fine.
That's true. Otherwise, you're
I
sitting
wouldn't
in
be
the
able to go
sun.
there in the middle of
But
the summer. I would turn into a lobster.
me too. Obviously,
Just put
but the
like our
game.
big hats on and slather sunscreen on. Be fine.
Those people that like use umbrellas in the sun. We could do that.
Yeah, I need to be one of those people.
Yeah, we do it at the beach. What's the difference anywhere else?
Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Well, that concludes the baseball episode.
Yeah. Well, we're at
Although
about
I do have a
48
cassette that I
minutes.
want to share with everybody.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
So I switched musical genres uh, this week, but I think you're going to like this one. It may be hard to read.
Oh man, I know that.
Can you
I
see it?
recognize the album before I even can remember what it's or know what it says. Um,
It's
All for One. All for One.
yeah. I
Yes.
swear.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Man,
90s.
90s R&B
90s
was
R&B.
it.
Oh yeah. You got to hear some of
I
these
mean,
song titles. So
yeah.
Much in Love, Oh Girl, A Better Man, I Swear, Down to the Last Drop, Without You, She Got Skills, Breathless, Something About You, The Bomb, and Here If You're Ready. All for
This
One's
is
self-titled album
this will be a
from
topic for
1994.
another episode, but like we had no business singing half the songs and the lyrics that we sang, along to when we were kids. That'll be another episode. So stay
Yeah,
tuned for that.
there's some funny Instagram reels about that because it's like
Yes. What I looked like.
me in 1993 putting a request on the radio for my boyfriend or something like that, and it was like this like middle school girl who's got like these crazy braces and like this wild 90s hair and like a
Yeah.
was it like a turtleneck with a sweater and
Yeah. Yeah. Like a
oh my
really
gosh.
inappropriate song request.
Yeah, and it was like Boys to Men, I'll Make Love to You.
Right. Yeah.
Which I think I have I definitely have at least one Boys to Men tape back there behind me. I think I've got Cooley High Harmony back there.
Yeah. Philly. Another Philly reference.
Yep.
Philadelphia legends right there.
Oh, yeah. I listen to WXPN a lot, which is out of the University of Penn. And they featured that Boys to Men song, Motown Philly, the other day, because there was some anniversary. I forget what it was for Boys to Men, but it was like 30 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Might be longer, actually. More like 35 years since they came out with that album.
Wow. Makes you feel old.
It's because we are old, bro.
No. I refuse. Age is just a mindset.
It certainly is. Your body reminds you of it, though, too. It's your body's mindset. Yeah.
Just gotta, keep your body active and, keep moving.
Rock your body. Come on now, rock your body. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's wrap it up for if you made it this far, which we know you didn't.
Thanks for listening, nobody. And if you did listen to the end, I will send you one of my cassettes in the mail.
Whoa.
Message me.
That's crazy.
Message me and I will mail you a cassette.
Of their choice, or you pick it?
Of my choice.
Of his choice, yeah.
Of my choice.
Yeah. And he'll sign it, too.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'll put my $1 million autograph on there.
He does have a good A in his signature. You should see this.
Shh. Don't give it away, bro.
I'm not. I like that deal, though.
Yeah.
So we wait
You'll
to
get
see
a cassette.
The results in one of the next episodes.
You got to message me, though.
And
send me a message.
Somebody we know. Okay? It could be my mom or Fred or whatever that guy's name is. That's your friend.
I agree with that. It needs to be one of our other 2 subscribers that we don't know.
So how about this?
If you are there.
If you share this out, and you'll get a referral fee if you're one of the people that, listen and you share it out, you'll get a referral cassette as well from Aaron's
referral
collection.
Cassette?
Yes. Because I don't have anything to give away.
So now you're giving my tapes away too?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, bro.
Yes. You're welcome.
Awesome.
Yep. You're not going to have many left after this because we're going to blow up.
We're going to go viral. I can feel it. It's going to happen any day now.
That rainy day stadium story is it's got viral written all over it.
Sure does. And with the photo share. I mean, come on.
Who knows if it even worked, and once we upload this, probably just look like a blurry screen or something.
I think it worked. It looked good. It looked good from this side. So
cool. All right,
thanks for listening, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on Brothers Gotta Hug.
Peace.